Hey guys, just finished watching Gotham, Season 5, Episode 10, Legend of the Dark Knight, I Am Bane. What an interesting episode. This episode was really good, really kind of a fun episode. Disappointing that we still don't have the Joker back, the last episode and stuff. That's kind of pissing me off. And we start off, we see Bane. He looks kind of badly, especially at first and stuff, when you see him put on the mask that they put on the first episode and the last episode when we last saw him and stuff at the end, and then when we see kind of a new kind of look at him, it kind of grows on me a little bit. I think it's okay for what little episodes we have left here. And then we see that it's a reunification day. The armies are going to show up to make sure everything's all set up. Penguin and Riddler, they have their submarine all set up. Although they have it all set up and it's kind of just on top of it's near the water, and how they're going to get it onto the water. They don't have a crane or the skills to even know how to use a crane to be able to put it into the water. So that was kind of weird. But they planned on kind of leaving without Barbara because Barbara goes into labor. And Jim gets kidnapped by Bane at the same time. So that was really interesting. We get to reveal that Walker is actually Nissa Al Ghul. I think that's kind of interesting. That was kind of really cool seeing that. That was a nice reveal. I didn't predict that one. You see Bane goes after Barbara, and Barbara, there's a great scene that's just had me bursting out laughter, just because the sheer insanity of the scene, and it's like, that's Gotham in a nutshell. Where Barbara is kind of sitting in a wheelchair, pregnant as all hell, having contractions, and just kind of firing as Lee is running around, spinning around with her so she could kill people and shooting while in labor and stuff. And I think that's just kind of comic book bonkers and just kind of craziness. I just love that. I just kind of bursted out laughing watching that scene, and it was just kind of a great, fun scene, and I think that was just kind of amazing stuff. We see Jim is injected with the Bane serum by Hugo Strange and stuff, so that looks like it gives him a bit of extra powers and stuff, extra strength and stuff. So he kind of throws, he ends up throwing Hugo Strange just a little bit more super strength with ease type thing. So that looks interesting. So it looks like he has a little bit of slight super strength. I'm thinking that it looks like he's kind of on Captain America level, or a little bit less than Captain America. So not quite Captain America level, but just almost on that kind of range of power level of strength. And we see Batgirl is born, so that's really interesting there. And then the army General Island, I think is his name. Yeah, I think the general, he is here. General Wade Island, yeah. He's actually being controlled by Hugo Strange and Nissa Al Ghul, and he calls in a bomb strike onto Gotham and stuff. And that is really interesting. That was really interesting. So I really love this episode. This episode was really interesting. What pissed me off is watching the trailers for next week, and it's saying that we have 4 effing weeks until we get another goddamn episode. The show is goddamn well ending, and you want to make us wait 4 weeks? Holy shit. I mean, it's just the giant middle finger that they could just be giving to us, the fans. And it just pisses me off that, why do we have to wait 4 goddamn weeks? Just let us finish it. We just came back of a 2-week break, Now we have to wait another 4 weeks for this? I mean, oh my god. This is just driving me crazy. Holy... I almost wish that the episodes would just leak online somehow, because I would just watch them right away rather than having to wait for this goddamn 4 weeks, and they just have us. It's like they have our nuts in a vice type thing, and they're just kind of waiting for us to kind of. It's like, yeah, we can do whatever we want with this because we know you're gonna watch it because it's the last 2 goddamn episodes of the entire show. It just pisses me off. It just kind of gets me so frustrated, and there's just no reason why we should be waiting 4 weeks for this thing. And it's just, it doesn't make sense. It's not like there's, the show premieres, I think it premieres like Thursdays or something, or Fridays. It's not like there's a big event coming up. It doesn't matter. It's the last 2 goddamn episodes of the whole show, and you want to make us wait 4 weeks for that. So I just... It just got me frustrated with this show, and that's why I'm glad it's kind of ending, because whoever's in charge of this, and I know this is now that Disney's taken over with 20th Century Fox and stuff, and this show, I think that's going to be quite interesting to see as to where things go with the Batman show. I know there's the Alfred Pennyworth show coming out, and I think that's going to be cool to see where things go with that show. This show is definitely going to get me excited to see where things go, and I was hoping for maybe at this point getting a tease to jumping 2 weeks, jumping the 10 years, getting a full episode of that, but we're probably not going to. So maybe in the end of next episode or halfway through next episode, we might get it, and we get an episode and a half with him as Batman. But we'll probably just only get the full last episode. They have said that it's going to be longer than Smallville stuff, so maybe we'll get the full episode of him doing that. Maybe the next episode will be, or there will be a 10-year time jump, and then we'll get kind of a shadowy reveal of him as Batman type thing, just kind of the outline, not really seeing what the costume looks like until the next episode. But we'll have to wait and see as to where things go with this. I really liked this episode. This episode was really fun. It was kind of great. Everyone was amazing in this show. And like I said, some of the moments are just like, oh my god, really cool. And Bane kind of grew on me a little bit by the end of the episode, but still kind of not the best version of Bane. There's still a lot they could have improved if it wasn't ending this show. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below. If you have any idea why you think they're waiting 4 weeks for the next 2 episodes, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes subscribing is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.